Hey everyone, welcome to another review. I'm Zeus, my dad.
How y'all doing?
Today we're reviewing John Wick 3, released in 2019. Thank you. Great movie. Great movie. Let me just say that off the bat. Let's get into the film now. It picks up right where the last movie ended off. John running, so before that contract goes out on him. He drops his dog off in a taxi to take it. That'll take the dog to the Continental. He goes to the library to pick some stuff up, a marker, and his I guess.
It looked like rosary beads, like prayer beads, like they put on the hand when they praying with the cross on it.
So prayer beads, and his marker.
I'm not sure, but that's what it looked like.
Then he gets hacked by this big dude, assassin. He kills him, but he got stabbed deep and nicked the artery, so he had to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He used to play with the Dallas Mavericks, NBA, though.
What's it called? The dog rides with Winston, and not Winston, Cara. Then
Hold on, what were we talking about that?
Remember while John was after John left the library, we see a scene where the taxi pull up with the dog getting out. Me and Cara. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Then John went to the doctor so he can clean up his wound. Just like I said, nicked the artery.
Yeah, that's from when he was fighting the big guy.
But the timer, I guess, went off. The doctor couldn't finish. John finished, but he told John where the medicine was, to help with the pain.
Yeah.
So he had John shoot him twice so that they wouldn't think John forced him.
Yeah, because he told John if they're going to know you was here, they're going to do something to me. And John was like, you stop helping me. And then, like you said, he was like, no, but I showed. They're going to know I told you where the medicine was.
John's accuracy, like you said, was perfect when I was watching it.
Yeah.
Hit him twice right when he was speaking.
Right in the spats, missing his arteries.
As you brought up, I see John as the type of person who would know where the arteries were and how to perfectly dodge them. Because
Slim wanted to make it like he couldn't do no work, so I think that's why John shot him up here, so he really couldn't use his arm or hands properly. But go
ahead. John leaves, and while he's leaving, he sees three assassins see them. He doesn't notice them. Yeah. He goes into this armory building, I guess, or it has a lot of weapons in it, so we're just gonna call it armory. He's trying to use a gun, but the bullet won't fit in. So
yeah, I think he's seen them, but he didn't make them know that he saw them. That's why he went right in there and was trying to get the gun, and he put the bullet in it, but it was
too small.
Yeah, the bullet was too big. Yeah.
So he changed the chamber. Then he changed
He changed everything. He changed the whole gun basically, the handle, the hammer, but he just wanted to make sure it was perfect. But like you said in the jump, he made all that and used it for about 2 shots.
No, just one.
Oh yeah, he got 1 shot off.
And then they had this awesome fight in the armory. Like you said, I like how they throw the knife. But I like how John killed that one guy. He just kept throwing knives into him until he's done.
Yeah, all on the ground.
And then one guy who was dying.
The last guy.
He was dying. He was like this.
Leaning on the case trying to catch his breath.
John picked the ass up, threw it like that.
Crushed him right in the side of his head. I said, dang, John.
But then more people was coming in, or was about to come in. So John escaped, and he went to this horse place.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. Before he got to the horse place, he got hit by 2 cars.
Yeah, they hit him with it, but they wasn't coming fast. But they did hit him though. They bounced off.
Not enough for him to roll over, and more for him just to fly back.
And then the other one hit him, knocked him back the other way.
He has a great suit.
Yeah. But it's called a horse stable.
Yes. And he gets the horses to help kill them with kick them in the face.
Yeah, like he was hiding behind one, and smacked it on the cheeks, and then kicked the bam in the face 3. What did he kick him twice?
Killed one of them with 1 shot. Then kicked one of them 3 times. You just see a piece of his face is falling off.
I said, God damn.
Let's hope he's dead.
Shit, hope he's not dead. I mean, well, for John.
I know with John, but I'm knowing that he hopes he's dead.
Yeah, he definitely hoped he was dead. The pain he dealing with if he living.
John eventually takes off on horseback and escapes people on motorcycles and cars.
Yeah, they chasing him.
Then he gets to this theater, and the ladies with clothes, not even looking at him. But then he pulls out his
the rosary bead type of thing.
And she lets him in. While this is happening, a lady is showing up at the Continental. Her name is the Adjudicator. There's multiple of her. She's just, I guess, the one they sent in this situation.
Oh yeah, for the New York branch or whatever.
She's here because last movie, a member of the underworld their assassin at the high table was killed by John. Because,
Yeah.
he was doing his sneaky stuff.
Somebody from the round table.
What was his name? Santino.
Yeah, Santino got killed on
Continental grounds. He was right.
Yeah, continental ground, but it's still under the round table.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't like he was killed in the street, and it probably wouldn't be as bad.
As she said, everything's under the table, including this.
Yeah.
She sees the body. She blames Winston since you didn't stop John. You gave him an hour.
I like how her and Winston going back and forth, but she let you know at the end, yeah, anything under the table. I mean,
including us.
Yeah, it's part of the under the table. Yeah, like you ain't separate because you thought this. We gave you this to run. This ain't your shit. It's our shit.
What's it called? Basically, she's making her rounds in New York, trying to clean this mess up.
Well, I don't know if she cleaning no mess up. To me,
She's
it seems like she making more of a. She's cleaning up the good people.
Well, first she's trying to figure out everything that happens. So she's investigating people and getting people certain assassins on her side. Then she makes more of a mess.
I don't really. Is she making sure to see what happened? I think they already know what happened because when she basically came to Winston and said,
She said,
"Oh, you got 7 days,
mm-hmm.
and we taking your title away from you, taking the hotel from you."
And
then she went and told the Bowery King the same thing. It's just like anybody that helped John Wick, she was on their ass.
But remember, she also said to Winston when she first arrived, "This is an investigation."
Yeah, but I think that's like when police tell you you're innocent until proven guilty. The government tell you that they really mean you're guilty until proven innocent. So that's why I think that was just Bush what she was talking about, investigation. She already knew what happened. Because if it was an investigation, she wouldn't have been accusing them of all that stuff instead of just asking them what happened on the night of blah 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 blah. She was telling them, "Oh, you let John Wick kill somebody," so good.
Currently, John meets back with the director.
Yeah.
She runs the Romanovsky or something like that. It's a Russian family that's a part of the high table.
Yeah, basically train.
And like you said, she's from New York. Right?
Yeah, they basically train people to be assassins. So I figured John,
trained.
Because like me and you was talking about, she was talking to John like a mother figure, so she just raised John in that same atmosphere. And
she played by
your girl.
Morticia from the original Anne Family movies.
Yeah.
What's the actress name?
Angelica Houston.
But she basically says, "John, you can't come here. They'll just kill me for talking to you."
Yeah, John.
What were you thinking?
What John tell her?
Pulled up the thing and said,
"You grow up, motherfucker.
I'm basically one of you."
Yeah, don't be telling me about none of that stuff.
He says, "I have a ticket." The Rose reads. She takes him through. She also trains these people to the real hard. Like her ballerinas are playing off what's it called?
Yeah, that's minor. You see the shit John Wick going through?
As she puts it, art is pain.
Yeah. And if you want to be the best, you got to go through a lot of pain.
She basically, John tells her what he wants to do. Take him like overseas to some country, Morocco. She's like, "You sure? Is this what you truly want?" Before I rip this ticket away. He said yes, rips it away, and burns it into his back.
Yeah.
Boss Vidania.
Brands him.
Boss Vidania. And as he quotes back to her, Boss Vidania. A lot of this is happening, like you said, what's her name? The adjudicator goes see the Bowery King. She's like,
you helped John Wick.
You gave him this Kimber 19 with 7 rounds in it for $7 million. He's like, I thought contracts were more optional. I didn't have to execute.
I think she came at 1911.
My bad.
No, I'm not sure. You might be right. I just thought she said 1911, but go ahead. Anyway, my bad.
But he basically, his argument is, I thought contracts were optional, not I had to kill him on sight.
Yeah.
Basically saying it's not like you gave, like he's an excommunicado now.
See, I like how he more talked to her. Winston talked to her in a more sophisticated, educated way. And he talk a little educated, but he gets real, like, man, straight to the point.
I know.
Yeah, you can't get rid of me.
Then she,
I am the king. The Bowery is everywhere.
I am the Bowery.
Yeah, I am the Bowery.
I love it how, she has the, she has, her, umbrella to one of the men. He's like.
Yeah, like.
She's like, and no, you said, she's like.
Yeah, like, I'm like, yeah, you better open it up and hold it for me.
No, and she already had it open, just like, hold it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, hold it and over top of me, not you. And he was looking like, yeah. She was like, yeah, get your ass.
And she basically tried to terminate, saying the same thing. You do this and this.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, and like you said, I'm Bowery. F off.
Yeah.
When we meet back up with John, he's overseas in Morocco, like I said, and some assassins realize him. He's heading somewhere though, and he gets saved by basically they're the what's it called?
Sharon.
No, what's the country that said he was in?
Morocco.
Morocco's Caron, basically.
That's what I just said.
My bad.
Go ahead.
Morocco's Caron, and he takes him to the Morocco Continental.
Mm-hmm.
He's here to speak with the management, Halle Berry, Sophie. Immediately as she sees John, she shoots him. She's mad with John because of something in the past.
Because it's something about her child, right?
Oh yes, he helped her get her child out of there, but I guess he might have failed or something happened due to them doing that she can't
see her child. I think whatever happened, her child is safe, but she can't see her child.
Never. She said she can
never
never
go near because I guess the people will follow her and try to kill her child or whatever. Mm-hmm. But go ahead.
But John says, "Hey, I got a marker. You can't deny this, and you can't kill me."
Mm-hmm.
Funny because last movie.
And she knew to shoot his ass in his suit though, because she knew it ain't gonna penetrate.
She has these two dogs. She's like, sit, and the dog
sit down. She's like, talking to you, John. John said, "Shit, you want to talk to me?"
But he still sit down since John, I guess, is being nice today.
Did he say that?
He
I thought the scene kind of jumped. I wouldn't have sat down with that bit.
Or did it jump? We went back
to
the Bowery King and the that's when they were talking. Then when they came back,
John and her was sitting down.
She basically like, why? Like you said, the daughter thing. But he's like, I have a marker. I'll sign if you give me this to go see your boss.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what are you thinking? I only get to run this place because of him, and I said I won't waste his time.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, it won't be a waste of time. I have a question for him. That's all. No murder.
Yeah, right. She already knew that. But the whole time, when they get there, it flipped. It wasn't John's fault that the murder started.
It was hers.
I mean,
but I can't blame her for.
I mean, yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry, we should have jumped that part.
They go see him. The dogs are wearing body armor. They have some guns under them.
They got the vests on with the guns inside the vests,
covering all the major.
Yeah, their arteries. I mean, yeah, I guess.
They go inside. The boss is like, "Hello, John," and stuff. Basically saying John wants to go see what's it called? There's the high table. Remember, like every big.
The elder. He wants to see the elder.
Basically, the man who started us all. That's the one the high table answer to.
Is he? I don't think he is.
Well,
I think he's somebody that the high table respects his opinion. Like he might be like if you was in a mob, a concierge. But I don't think he's the top.
I think he was the top, and he created by them calling him the elder, saying, "Oh, you was here before."
Yeah, he might have been one of the originators, but like from the old past, like I don't think he's nowhere near the top because we wouldn't have Part 4 coming out. I don't think.
So you think it's more like a Queen of England thing? You're respected because you started this, but you don't have that much power.
No, I told you. I think he's more like a concierge, where we up here and his opinion means a lot to us. So when he comes and say, "Well, we should give John one more shot," we're gonna look into it very hardly. Well, if John do this, then since you want to give him another shot, if John does this, then John can come back. See, that's what I think is more like. I don't think he's no powerful person. They would send somebody over. They would have sent John over there to crush him if he stepped out of line. I don't think
they probably send John to crush any of them if they stepped out.
No, but if I'm the top guy, who you gonna send? I'm the top guy.
Say y'all on top on the table, right? And when your guys go against you, hey, John, go kill him.
But I'm the top. See, you talking about we on the top. I'm talking about when I'm the top person, everybody else is beneath me, and I do something that's out of line. Who gonna send who to do what to me? I'm the boss.
They can send John. John is
How could they send John? They don't have no power. Because to send John, you got to put a word out there to them ladies that's in there typing. And then I get the word. What? And you die. Come on, cuz it doesn't work like that.
Anyway, I think he's the top.
I don't. Well, your brain is tripping. Because if he's the top, his weight would carry way more. You'll see. How is he the top if in Part 4 they saying John... His people sit at the table. This dude ain't even sitting at the table.
I mean, maybe that's why he's in isolation in the desert. If he is the top, when you want to protect yourself.
I mean, if he is the top, I don't think his face would have been seen so soon. Because whoever making this movie, they know they gotta go. They wasn't planning to stop right here at part 3. Listen, that dude is just like I said. He's one of the big. Was there at the beginning. He ain't no fucking top. Hell no, cause that blonde head Bama in part 4 that they tell me, oh yeah, John, you gotta fight on 1-on-1 and you gotta be there by 6 in the morning so you can have the draw. Remember, John gotta come up the steps and all them assassins sitting right there and he fine coming up the steps on part 4.
You think that's the top?
I think that dude that looked like Macaulay Culkin or Joe Burrow in the previews, he's the son of, or he inherited from whoever the top, and he might be John's brother or something like that.
But you just say he's.
Yeah, he hiding that dude you talking about. Well, that's the point I'm making.
We'll go see. We'll see.
We definitely will see.
But anyway, John wants to go talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude, I forgot his name.
The elder?
Victor. Is that the dude they met with Victor? Is that his name?
Who? Barada? Oh, we still talking about Holly Berry.
Barada.
Yeah, his name
His name
Barada. Yeah.
He's like, but I gave y'all graciousness, like y'all come meet me. Then what y'all give me in return? Yeah. And but you can see the entire team. He keeps talking about and like he's like, I like your dog. Talking to her.
Yeah. He probably been telling her that for years since he been.
But now he has
her.
But I guess.
But now I got you by the nuts.
I have an opportunity.
Yeah. But go ahead.
But he's like, I want to, and she's like, you can't have my dog. He's like, all right. Same to Bossy grabs a cigar from gun. Then it was
he turned his back, went over there like he came back with that gun, shot that motherfucker.
No, she lit him up, like in the legs, I think, and the second dog that was hanging in the back went up and go bang on his nuts while they started killing every guard there.
They did.
Oh. Or was that the dog he shot? One of the dogs started biting him in the nuts while they were fighting.
Because the dog was on the ground, but John looked at her like. Because when she was reaching in the jump to get the gun.
To kill him. But she shot him somewhere, but didn't kill him.
Because John was giving her like don't do it.
I understand. Yeah. Talking about part 1. They have this awesome action scene leaving out.
You can tell they good partners as far as working out.
And also, fun. Apparently this is the place that make those gold coins, or one of them.
Yeah.
Now, see, here's a missed opportunity.
I think it was the place that started it anyway, because he said this is the first gold coin ever. It doesn't have no value.
It's just more of a
symbol, yeah.
Now, see, here's something they missed. I think they should have thrown one of those people into one of those vats of pile.
But that's why I told you when John bent the person over there and shot him in the head, I said he leaked some of the blood in the
That was John, I thought it was Sophie.
I think that was John.
That was John?
Yeah, when he bent him over and shot him in the back of his head.
Yeah, I felt when he did that, instead of doing that, he should have just thrown him in.
Yeah, man, you was talking about that. He definitely would have came off.
That would have been cool, but yeah.
But we would have never seen the person covered in gold. You probably just heard him scream from that hot ass gold touching him.
I wasn't asking to come and go. I thought that would have been cool.
Cool, just seeing.
And now I would like to see.
No, you would have had to see it. I mean, him just throwing him in the hole wouldn't have did nothing. Unless it would have showed the gold shoot up out from him, like bouncing.
I thought at least they were going to show a shot like his legs out while the rest of him is in the goal.
Oh, that man was going to scream so viciously.
You probably couldn't scream since all that.
Because he going head first. You right.
But anyway, they killed the rest of the guards, right? Mm-hmm. And it's funny seeing John and 2 of the other guards got ammo. So they're all like this. Trying to reload. John kills both of them.
Oh, when all 3 of them with John, because there's one laying on the ground.
One pointing at John, and John's going like, and they just keep going.
And then all of them try to reload.
John just do it faster, and walks off. That's cool. Basically, Halle Berry, the dude, what's his name? Halle Berry's old boss. Barada tells John that you go to the desert, walk for as long as you can. When you're near death,
he walks
some more. And he might find you. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. They basically goes to the desert. Halle Berry gives the dog water, drinks some of it, and then spits some of it back. It spits some of it back and
gave it to John. Dirty bitch.
And I think John drank it still.
I wish them dogs weren't right there. Because if I was John, I would have shot her right in her fucking face. The whole jump. Might have reloaded it and let it go some more.
You did this to me.
Yeah, you filthy mutt.
Like your dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
You filthy,
minx. I should have fed her to the dogs.
I don't think I like you anymore. He keeps walking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Passes out. Wakes back up.
Flies and shit on.
Walks some more. Packs back out.
I know that nigga smelled terrible.
Then some guy on a camel picks him up. But while John's doing this, we cut over back to New York, right? What's her name? The adjudicator goes to like some sushi bar, right? And the dude is like, you want some? I'll get right to you. Cuts off a little fish, feeds it to his cat.
Yeah.
Then she pulls out this coin that she'd be showing them. He's like, I was inspecting the hospital soon. But he also made her a little dish at the time to eat. And before he started working, where he's like, he pulled out some what's it called, puffer fish, wrapped it around, and fed it to her. And like very poisonous. It's hard to tell which part is. Yeah. And she unscaredly just went.
Yeah, she wasn't tripping. That's why I told you about her. I said I like her. I said she seemed like the only person that ain't a fanboy of John Wick
or scared of him.
Or scared of him. She neither one.
She's like, you're some dude.
Yeah, fuck you, John Wick. But go ahead.
John gets picked up by the elder. He's like, what do you want, Dominic? I just call John Dominic. What do you want, John?
Yeah, Dominic. I thought you were talking about what the lady called him, Jardine.
Oh yeah, his name.
Jardani. Yeah, Jardani.
It's Russian name.
But go ahead.
He's like, what do you want, John? John's basically like, I want to be forgiven. Take away my excommunicado. What can I do? He's like, all right, I'll let you be forgiven.
He said he wanted to be forgiven. I thought he said I wanted to be able to live so I can remember.
He's like, do you want to die here or do you want to live and remember your death? I guess this scenario.
That's what the dude said?
Uh-huh.
I just know John was like, yeah, I deserve to live so I can be able to remember my wife. Mm-hmm. But go ahead, finish.
But no, he basically like, since I have a job for you, and since you're so skilled and all that. But first, you have to remind me. They have this whole thing that you have to say to prove that you're low to the high table. Mm-hmm. I have served. I will be of service.
Yeah.
And at the time, before this, I skipped a few scenes. The adjudicator went back to what's his name? Went to the John's mother, the director. I like it when his Zero, his men, they like, you don't see them until they come out the showers and just kill him. Yeah. Killed all her men, right? Mm-hmm. She's watching this ballerina thing and she's like, they finally getting it, so she's clapping. But then she realized who's here and she's like, yeah. And then like, go.
I know her ballerinas was like, yes, she finally get the torture
that
we was getting. Oh, go ahead.
She would have them dancing until they were legs would fall off.
Toenails coming off and all that.
You would do until it's perfect.
But go ahead.
She's like, since you helped your son, well, she didn't say your son, but, you know, we know that's her son.
We don't know that's her son, but...
You raised him like you're his mother.
No, she didn't. I hope my mom wouldn't raise me like that.
I mean, didn't raise him like you.
She raised him and helped him become what he is, put it like that. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it's not a good thing, but for him it's a good thing now because of what he's going through, but it wasn't a good raising.
It's very true. But anyway, you helped John. Mm-hmm. So she put her hand together like, I have served, I'll be served. Puts the knife between both of them, and then she does this reaction like,
yeah. What else would she do?
I thought she was gonna scream, not just keep going.
Scream?
I assume that hurts.
I don't think so. You laughing?
I'm not.
Why don't you put your hands together and let me stick a nice blade through it?
I'm laughing because how she reacted to it. Reaction. I think it's probably very painful.
You probably turned into
I'll probably scream.
A crying doll.
The next day, go see the power king. Zero and his men, most inaccurate scene in the movie. Just go through, kill everyone.
And then, see, this is what I get thrown off about. I'm going to let you finish the scene. But go.
I'm just saying, these men have guns. Y'all had to have y'all in a tight space. I know y'all ninjas, and y'all hiding. But when the biggest brawl we saw, I feel like at least 2 of you, if not more, should have got shot down. I'm not saying that all y'all would die. I'm just saying.
But see, this is where I beg the difference. We train with swords, and you don't know what type of training they had over there.
Can their swords almost like true bullets?
I mean,
that's actually a genuine question I have for you.
It's a possibility. We done seen it on the. This is a wild movie. They got suits that has bulletproof stuff in there that they getting shot with big guns. And how many ribs John Wick had broken?
Oh, he probably broke all his body.
Yeah, so unreal stuff is happening. So we just going off the movie. We gotta act like it's all in the world.
I'm just saying. I feel like at least 2 of his men would have been shot down.
I feel like his men ain't that skilled. They just a bunch of homeless dudes with guns. And these are trained ninjas. The same stuff that we was watching on Batman Begins, when Batman was coming through and them people was hanging upside down in the shadows and he didn't know they was there.
Hey, we're gonna see what happens to these trained ninjas.
Yeah, against John Wick, but you talking about against some homeless Bowery men.
The Bowery King, knowing what's going on downstairs, chilling with what's the name, the adjudicator. He's just like, he's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
The adjudicator comes in and she's like, for 7 bullets that John Wick used to kill that man, you get 7 cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's like, fine, since I might die from this, fuck you.
Yeah. That bad way.
And like, it's like, and for some reason, I feel like Zero made it go longer than it. Like he probably could have made it go fast, but it looked like he made it go longer.
Took it slow.
Like,
yeah.
I want you to.
I want them cuts. You want you to feel these jumps.
Like his face went on his face. Like he messed him up.
Destroyed it.
By the time he hit the floor, you just see a puddle already formed.
Mm-hmm. But my thing was, did she only give Winston 7 days?
She said the same thing to the Bowery thing. That you have 7 days. He just said it.
Okay, so.
Yeah, since Winston.
So this whole time, 7 days has passed. That's the only thing I was asking.
Since when John come back, like you said, have 7 days passed, or Winston signed the side with him?
I don't care about when all that happened. She came to them and said, "You have 7 days." She didn't say 7 days since that happened. On the 7th day, nah. She said you have 7 days.
I took it since she didn't do the same thing to Winston. That since you want, I guess, disrespect me and just I said no. Well, Winston more just disagreed with you, but then tell her his plans. She was like, fine, I'll deal with you since you'll be more of a problem.
But I don't see, that's why I look at it different, because I'm looking at it like, no matter how they feel about it, yeah, they gonna come in and discipline you, but I don't think just because you got smart with me, your time speeds up.
No, I'm not saying the fact that he got smart with her, the fact that he said, no, I'm not gonna do that.
I don't think because you got smart with me, the time speed, because all they doing is being smart. Because now, will to speed it up, did you run across John Wick since that last time we talked? No, you haven't. So I don't care that you just said that shit. That shit doesn't mean nothing. We know we can come in here and kill you whenever we want. I thought they just was fair enough. Y'all broke rules, so we gonna give you your 7 days. You can say fuck me and all that doesn't matter. In 7 days we will be back and do the thing. Not to jump to a different movie, but just like on The Professional with Leon. That man was crazy. Not Leon, but the police. He was crazy. But he just told him 12 o'clock. And Slim was like, F you. I ain't do nothing. They ain't say, okay, since you said F you and killed him today, they still waited till 12 o'clock the next day to kill his ass when he didn't produce.
I guess she said I guess they're considering that the Bowery King might actually mean that he's not going to give up. And it's going to be more of a fight than 7 days coming. So let's just, I guess.
It's not going to be no fight. She just...
I don't know.
But my point is, she just proved, this how you know it's not going to be no fight. I come to your house with all your gangsters and tell you in your house by myself, I didn't come with nobody. But you know who with me. They not physically here, but you know who with me. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's caring about the Bowery King saying something or doing something. We know where you at. I know where to come and touch you at. You see, when he was chilling, though, he was on his throne. They killed all his men and walked right in and said, yeah, you gave him 7 bullets like I told you. Well, you about to get 7 cuts. Walked in the Continental on Winston, told Winston the same damn thing. I'm going to be in your room 2:30 something. And I'm sending people in here to try to kill you. What is that?
I don't know her reasoning. I'm just.
But you know,
I'm just guessing what might be a reason.
No, that's the problem I'm having. You shouldn't be guessing nothing. It is no reason. She's letting you know my team is more powerful than yours. You know it. It's nothing you can do about it. In 7 days, we will be here to do whatever the hell we decide to do on the 7th day. That's all I'm saying. Because, like I said, again, you got all these people that'll kill for you. I come to your house, tell your son, yeah, I'm sleeping in your bed, I'll be here, and then some of my guys are coming to try to kill your dad. I mean, like, she don't care. Then calling you on the phone like you ready to negotiate. You hanging up, she getting mad, but still, she know you gonna come to her side before you stay on John's side. Whether you low-key on John's side or not. But
Does this go about your question as why she attacked her?
No, I don't have a question. You saying she might have did it, this and that. I said, I'm telling you why she did it. Because I can do it. I know you can't do nothing about this. I told John Wick in his face, he's the greatest killer. In his face, I told him. What she tell him?
What are we going to do about John Wick?
No, I'm talking what she tell John Wick. Yeah, right in his face. Like, what we going to do about him? He got to go. So, Winston, what you going to do? But, I mean, we jumping too much, but go ahead. My bad.
She cuts, I mean, I lost track of where it was.
Oh, no, she cut the Bowery King, though.
No, I know, I'm saying I lost track of what happened after that since.
We went everywhere. What happened after she did cut the Bowery King?
I think we're back to with John and the older. Since I didn't finish what happened with John.
No.
Since John still haven't come to the city yet.
That's when I thought after she cut the Bowery King is when she went to the Continental. And told Winston, like, his time coming up. And
she told that right when she arrived.
Huh?
She said that to him when she arrived, then she went to Bowery King, then went to Zero, then came back.
But no, I'm talking about when she came, after they cut the Bowery King up. Didn't she go back to the Continental? Because that's when John find out that they about to do something to Winston. Remember? Or what they say? Because that's when John started making his way. That's when all the motorcycle stuff started coming up.
I don't know.
Remember, he was in the subway.
Maybe she was in there and then just came out right when, I guess, John and Winston was talking. That next time we see her...
What you talking about?
Because next time you see her, she's, what's it called, in the Continental saying, hello, John Wick, and this. And so what are your plans? He said, we're going to war. She's like, you sure? Alright, gives a call.
Yeah, and that's when they start sending the people.
That's her next thing.
That's what I'm talking about. I said, what happened? But I said, for that, it's back and forth because it shows John walking through the subway.
I haven't got there yet.
Oh, well, good.
John, basically, what's it called?
Because you said you was lost. That's what I'm saying. So that's why you say you haven't.
I'm back now. John gives his fealty to what's his name, the elder. Cuts off his hand, gives him the ring.
Yeah, because Slim said, I want the ring.
Why do you have to cut off the hand?
Slim told him to.
Oh, I thought he just more wanted the ring.
No, he wanted the ring, but being a piece of shit.
I want that hand.
Yeah,
that
finger. And then when John cut it off, yeah, all I want is the ring. The fuck about the finger. So
I just did that too. So I'm like,
yeah, just being this spiteful. But go ahead. Well, I think that in the comments, y'all let me know if y'all know why.
John gets a new bulletproof suit. Goes back to New York. Runs into Zero Man. Zero Man keep doing all these tricks like they're teleporting around. He's like, the kids.
Is that what they do at first?
Then because two assassins by killing Zero Man comes kill them.
That's what I said. At first they killed the people and was like walking with John,
and then Zero
protecting them.
Then Zero's right there, and he's about to go. John jumps in, and then the children come. He's like, "That's why you're different, Rick. I want it stopped."
Yeah, is that when they start playing the Invisible game?
The little before. Because it just killed me that Zero said, I went through those kids.
Yeah, he said, I wouldn't stop. And then that's when...
His man showed up on his side, go behind John, then shows up.
No, he showed up on Zero's side,
then
went behind John. John kills his ass.
And then John said, I can do that too. And Zero said...
But Zero said something about when John killed his man, like he...
No, John said, was he with you? He's like, he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He said he was. Like, he wasn't hurt, but he was like...
I kind of I need a soldier. John gets out. Apparently knows. I guess he hears or sees the motorcycle dude coming. Knocks him off this thing. Kills him. then knocks the other guy off, kills him, takes off. Zero comes out, and his gang's behind him. They had this chase on the bridge where basically John kills every last one of them. Till
on
Zero.
the motorcycle, he's working on that John.
And then they get to the Continentals. John flies off and hits just step on his back, somehow not breaking it.
But no, well, I mean, we like don't get into that. It's so much in every movie
where he should break it.
No, not even John. I'm just saying any movie you watch.
Where they should break something.
The shit you love most, Batman's and all that.
I mean, look, what did they say about Dark Knight Rises?
But yeah, we ain't gonna worry about that trash. We're gonna talk about
trash. Okay.
we talking about
basically since John touched the steps of the Continental car and said there should be no violence in this building.
Yeah, he said like being playing tag and you're on base. He said, oh, like safe. And he said your man was right there as soon as he touched the step. Like he was waiting for John to come on.
Zero was like, all right.
Hey, and with that same fate as that man, if you shoot that gun, you'll be discommunicado too. Excommunicado, I mean.
What's it called? Then they went into the place John wants to talk to Madman. Zero, now they have a moment where Zero can't attack him. He's like, I'm such a big fan. John's clearly like doesn't like him or is uncomfortable. He's moving away.
Some can come and sit right beside him and all that.
John, and he's like, John, I like your dog. I'm more of a cat person myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I want to kill you, John. We're the same. John's like, I don't like you, and we're not the same.
That's what I thought he was going when John was leaving, and Sharon was like,
Caron.
Caron, I apologize. It's like, he'll see you now, Mr. Wick. And he's like, sit. I thought the bald head dude was going to sit down too, the Asian dude.
I thought so too.
When the dog said, I said,
I thought I was going to do the Holly Berry thing.
Yeah, that's what
I was talking to
about.
you. Mm-hmm. Winston is talking to John. He's like, you're going to kill me. He's like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do it?
He basically, and Winston was walking up to him, like with the gun flat on his head. He said, you see, John, I already made my decision.
But also before that, he's like, you're going to avoid the hot table. He's like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what Winston's saying.
Then your girl shows up. She's like, gentlemen, John, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, still ain't. See, that's why I say she's so vicious. Tell you it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm here to send people to kill you the whole time.
Winston, what is the choice? Staying? Going to war with you? John, are you gonna do your job and kill him? No, I don't think I will. She's like, and you're directly refusing the order? Yes.
Yeah. High manager. Yeah.
And her face when he said it, she's like, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Calls it in to the ladies.
Like she was irritated. I'll be in room 230 something.
This place is now, this thing. Basically, you could kill him.
Now. No, cause she ain't called a lady. She called the dude that played Penguin in Gotham. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, that's just crazy. There's all women in there and he in there. I ain't understand that. I wanna know why he was the only male that working in the room with all them women. But what she say? Deconstruct the Continental
or something like that.
Yeah, she said I'm calling the place deconstruction on the Continental. He said on the Continental. That's when he looked it up. And said hold on, and deconstructed that motherfucker.
She's like, okay, now we can fight. They say it's a gas leak, and everyone is pissed.
Yeah, put all the assassins out the building. Is it only assassins in the building?
I mean, besides.
I wonder if they let regular people rent rooms in that.
They probably do. Mm-hmm. And they like it. And then I guess the assassins act chill so they won't get.
I mean, of course you gotta act chill. You know, there's no killing on the grounds, but it's just weird that.
I mean, it would be weird if you could say yes to this person, say no to that person, and be like, something weird with that place.
No, I mean.
But since you're just a hotel, you're like, okay, years sir, room 506.
But I'm talking about they can make it like it's only for like a fraternity, a certain type of people. This hotel is only meant for doctors, or you know what I'm saying, like a special group of people. They can have that in the criteria of you renting a room.
I agree with that,
but that's why I always thought, like, do regular people get to stay in the Continental?
I understand the idea, but I feel like they would just let regular people in, since they're not really doing nothing in there that will say, oh, we're assassins or anything. It's more just everyone's acting normal. You have a bar and chill. You have a pool.
They just probably make it a very expensive hotel then.
The assassins
like a 5-star. No, I'm just saying, so like me, a person that is not making 6 figures, can just go in there and can't come in there and just get a room. Room probably $1,000 a night or something like that for an average. Like if I'm just coming in and trying to get a room, $1,000. Oh no, I'm leaving. Where they just come put the gold coin up there and get in. But go up. I'm sorry, we all over.
No, one question. She goes to Zero. She's like, "You can go kill him now." He's just shaving his already bald head.
Yeah, I told you when people bald, a lot of people like to keep it skint, like no hair, stubble. Then you got some people that do the George Jefferson or like some Caucasian guys that be all bald in the top, like and do a comb over, try to cover up the bald spots and stuff. Like that stuff is crazy. Get a bald head, man. It's all right.
What's it called?
But you say he's shaving his head.
She said it's deconstruct. Something. Huh? It's not deconstruct. It's consequence. Something like that.
I thought it said deconstruct.
It does say deconstruct. But it basically
so
again.
Much, don't know so much. But go ahead.
Basically, people are gonna come in now. Bitch, you can kill John. He's like, all right. Like I said, everyone's pissed having to get out the building.
Yeah, they gotta exit the building.
But then the security guard and some of the staff, they loyal to Winston.
Deconstructo.
You know, Winston's like, you think they're loyal to you? I have allegiances here. She's like, we are the high table. And he said, we are New York City.
Yeah.
And big difference.
Yeah, big difference. She was right. Get that New York shit out of here because her people came and destroyed them.
Oh, at least they fought. At least they tried.
If you call that fight, they lasted about a whole 27 seconds.
Now, at least you can say they're loyal. Not many people can say they died with loyalty.
Now they was loyal.
They're loyal to the end, even though they probably knew they wouldn't lose.
I don't think they knew they was gonna lose. I think they think they had a chance, and no.
She basically says, "Okay, I'm gonna go stay in room something."
237.
That
was the room. She just send room service up too.
Send room service. I want to bottle champagne while I watch the show.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were not in the movie, but you know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's it called? The two buses showed up and all the arming and all. He's like, Jonathan. He's like, Winston, I'm gonna need some guns, a lot. He's like, all right. Opens up the vault. Said every type of gun, every type of bullet. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here, drink my stuff, turn off the lights, listen to the music.
Yeah,
and y'all gonna do your job.
Louis the 13th in there.
You know, Winston just poured himself a drink with the dog, sat there and said, all right, y'all got this. But always had that gun on that table.
Hey, better. So he can shoot himself when they come in. Yeah, he's gonna shoot himself. So they came out. That's like he's getting all drunk. Like he can kill himself without even thinking about it.
No, I thought he was saying, all right, when y'all coming, bang, bang, bang.
Winston ain't coming there shooting their gun.
I mean, he shot a gun by the end of the movie.
Yeah, at his friend. But go ahead.
John and stuff goes out there. Like you said, John unloads in 2 clips into, what's it called? Just one dude. Didn't even scratch him. It's not even like he hurts. He's just like, picks up the gun, keeps moving.
But Karan told him, he said, man, it's a new type of
You've been gone for a long time. It's been 5 years since you came back.
Yeah, he says it's a new type of armor out here. Them bad was getting shot with everything. Don't even feel it bouncing off.
John lifts that throw
lift up their visor, hit him in the back of the neck, lift the helmet right. Hey, stop putting him.
But you can say that about John Wick. No matter what type of armor you have, he will find a way to kill you.
Well, he ain't find a way. Richard Khan told him.
No, he didn't. He just told him it's bulletproof, and then John went down.
When they went out there and shot on them gun, they came back and Slim was like, he was like, yeah, we're gonna use these now. John was like, what's these? He was like,
an hour after John killed a few of them,
but John didn't kill them easily. He was wasting 10 bullets just to kill one guy.
Like I said.
But you say until he figured out, he didn't figure out nothing. John Wick would have died during John Wick way because it would have been taking them too long trying to shoot one. So now they coming. I don't have that armor they got or the headgear they got. That's why I said, don't take Slim shine away from him giving it to no damn John Wick.
I never was trying to give it to John.
But go ahead. Come on, let's go.
Okay, John basically kills all of them. The woman keeps getting upset because Winston's calls.
Yeah.
And she's like, you can see her face, like, she's trying to get calm. She's like, alright, I'm ready to parlay. He's like, a parlay will be nice.
Nice, yeah.
They go onto the roof. John finally catch up, and they basically already made the deal. So she's like, fine, you could keep it all. But what about John Wick? And he looks straight at him. He's like, well, he also have to die. Bang, bang. He's like, Winston. He's like, nothing personal, Jonathan. Bang, bang. Off the roof. He hits everything and breaks it down. And then already by the time they hit downstairs, Chiron and Winston and her, they already had the staff and they're already cleaning up.
Yeah. So.
But then you can see the dog escapes. John's gone. She's like, Wick is gone. And you can see she's scared for the first time.
And Wick's gone like, what you want me to do about it, Winston? Yeah, you say what happened.
But he's like, of course. No, Winston's like, yeah, and we'll truly miss him. She's like, no, he's gone. The Bowery King saves him, basically, oh, we're gonna get him, John. Mm-hmm. But also makes jokes at John.
At John. Like, yeah, they fucked you up.
John used his hand, he's hurt the middle finger.
He said, your insides must feel like my outsides.
It hurts him just to laugh. He has an original fountain. Basically, getting ready for the sequel. Alright. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, comment in the video. Tonight, you're getting John Wick 4.